Welcome. This is our last mentor time of 2024. We've now been doing these since the first week of March 2021. Today, a time for you to listen because there's a lot that's going on. Now we're going to go to specific changes that are going to affect you more directly. I was surprised to see this article referred to, and there's a report from McKinsey and another article that this person, Shannon, works at this place called Ripple, that freelancing's on the rise. Now, to go from 27% to 36%, 27% in 2016 to 36% of employed US workers is pretty huge, probably. That's still a long period of time. And if you looked at it from 2020, I saw in COVID, in the world of evaluation and public health, almost weekly, a friend or colleague of mine was leaving the company they worked for and starting their own business. But what's more important about this 36%, and I'm not sure how McKinsey got the data because I didn't go dig into their report completely. Hung Lee wrote, this is Hung writing about some of this. This is a call to action. HR now has to get prepared for freelancing. Instead of employees, which are put a certain burden on a company, then this next Ripple, Shannon's place that she works, companies, 92% of companies said they are going to increase the number of freelancers. Why? Think about it. Headcount freelancers are much easier to get rid of. Part-time people are much easier to get rid of than full-time employees in terms of labor laws, in terms of benefits and salary expectations, lots of change, and allows companies to be more flexible. Now, companies saying they want to modernize and they plan to hire more freelancers doesn't mean they're doing it. But the fact is, if McKinsey's numbers are correct, 1/3 of the US employed worker population is in a freelance relationship. Another thing, lots of bits and pieces today to put together this picture. Colleen, Paulson, and also I think it was Marie Zimenoff recently posted about middle managers are going away. This is data that was analyzed for the number of postings early this year, in early 2024, seeking entry-level, middle management, and senior management hiring. And talking about this year in the last 6 months, you can see the precipitous decline in job postings out there for hiring, a decrease in all of them. The entry level stayed the same. Senior executive management is coming back up again, but what's flat is middle managers. And the supposition is that it probably has to do with the fact that with AI freeing up employee time to do other kinds of work, you may not need between entry level and senior level such a big middle band, for example. I really couldn't find much else on these statistics, and Colleen took this graph from the Revelo Labs. They're the ones that did all the analysis of job postings. But I thought that was really interesting because usually by 10 years of experience in a larger field you're in, for example, chemical engineering, you're then ready to take on middle management roles if you don't stay in the technical expertise track. And that could be a signal to people who are in their jobs in the middle level now are finding more difficulties.